are people breaking away from a marred past. Fears of a hostile reception, the list of their worries on this day for these 255 IDPs from Alko camp in Rongai. Instead, it was the promise of the proverbial Canaan land that they were to share in Endebess, Trans-Nzoia County that made this journey one they were keen to embark on Tuesday afternoon, as seen in their faces, expectant, hope finally rekindled by a fusion of reprieve and closure.
Tumeteseka miaka 3 yote kama tumeishi hapa. Kwa saa hii mimi nashukuru Mungu. Kumba amekumulika.
Niko na furaha ya kwamba saa hii mimi nafanya nini? Mimi naondoka, mimi naenda.
Each household will be allocated 2.25 acres of land.
That was Tuesday. Come Wednesday, just an earshot from the promised land, that joy was short-lived. As infuriated residents in Kitale drew battle lines over their 1,000-acre piece of land, vowing not to cede territory as they barred the IDPs from advancing from Kitale town to Endebess. The fresh tussle having erupted from a disgruntled community that claims it was not consulted before the decision was made to resettle IDPs on their land.
IDPs kila mtu alitoka kwa shamba yake, arudishwe mahali alitoka.
Sisi wenyewe tuko na masquatters wetu ambao wamekaa hapa, wamezaliwa hapa kwa hiyo muda yote.
If there is a settlement available for IDP, itafaa kwa wizara inayohusika kuanza kusettle wale ambao wako Kitale.
In the wake of the enmity, the IDPs were forced to camp by the roadside for hours, stranded and arguably reliving their dark hours 3 years ago. Their presence, however, further sparked pent-up anger among the swelling numbers of the locals. Left with little choice, the IDPs eventually retreated to the district commissioner's office. The residents' hardline stand is perhaps a representation of communities' reception in areas where IDPs are being targeted to be settled. This undoubtedly dealing a blow to a government that has been kept on its toes to honor its pledge to resettle IDPs by June this year. Case in point, Oletipis, where the government hoped to resettle IDPs but instead started a violent protest in the process.
Wakutaka kupeleka watu sehemu ambayo kuna wengine wakazi wa sehemu hiyo, the host community, lazima kuwe na consultation ya kutosha. Sio tu kuamkia siku moja unaanza kuona mabati imejaa inchi na unji watu wanatolewa wapi.
The unfolding struggle with the rejection of IDPs putting the ministries of land and special programs in a dilemma.
I am going to take an inventory of government land in the areas close to where these IDPs are. And if I find there's a government land which is not being used, I'm going to do the same thing like we have done here, revoke it and offer it for settlement of IDPs.
It is a situation that has in the past seen the government shelve plans to resettle IDPs and what has done little for their plight. This even as another 474 families in the Alko camp in Rongai are yet to be resettled. Sally Mbilu, Citizen Live at 9.